show.
Okay. We're live, everyone.
Oh, I hope that made it in. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to your favorite cyberpunk actual play here on the Transmissions Project Solar. I'm your humble referee and storyteller, Emily. I use she, they pronouns if you didn't already know. And we're excited to have you back. Everyone, please remind our lovely audience who you are and who you are playing.
It's me first. I'm so sorry. I have so many hats today. Hi, everyone. My name's Satan. I am a player here, and today I'm also the producer of this game, so I'm so sorry for the delay. I am Satan, also a Alyssa Vamp. I go by any pronouns, whatever fits a bit. I don't care. And I'm playing Viper, our resident fixer. Also goes by any pronouns, including Muscle Mummy.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm Amber, humble on the internet. I use they them pronouns. And today I'm playing Zero, who's the techie. Don't mind the cameras.
I just
I
fixed
am
it,
actually
don't
playing Zero.
worry.
Wait. He is our techie, he uses he him, and he's definitely okay. But hey, he's created clean drinking water, so you know.
Good evening, everyone. I am and continue to be penitent. I use he and they pronouns, and I am going to be playing Cleve, the netrunner who uses he, him pronouns. He's going through it, y'all. He's going through it because he's remembered emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you changed the camera. I wanted to play Zero today. Anyway, I'm Milo. I guess I'm playing Highclate today. I use they, he pronouns. Highclate uses they, them. They are a medtech. They are purple. They are here.
We could do a Freaky Friday and have everyone roll to see who they play today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone cool with
God.
that? No, I'm just kidding. Please play the characters that you
Body
bring.
swap episode. That's always a fucking great episode, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially when you don't warn your players and get consent and
Yeah.
all of that. It's just that. Anyways, that's not what we're doing. We're getting back into the action. Last week on Project Solar, we checked back in on our lovely Edgerunners after I quite literally dropped a bomb near them, if not on them. Um, Dealt with some survival of nuclear fallout. We managed to get through that pretty effectively. Our edge runners were extremely resourceful, becoming kind of a node of information and trade and sort of temporary safe housing, a safe place for people to stop in and out of, as well as we managed to produce a source of clean water that, while being useful on itself, also was a valuable trading resource. Managed to help some of the injured, managed to hack into the systems of communication to find out what is going on in the city. Um, a lot of great things, and including very relevant for today and moving forward, enough radiation suits that the four of us, plus Fritter, if he hides inside of Zero's suit, should be able to traverse outside safely without getting radiation damage, which our heroes plan to do soon because after souping up, uh, dialing to 11, Fritter's capabilities of long range communication, a message was found, or received that there is still life down within Project Solar. At the very least, Amber is alive. Not sounding too hot necessarily, hard to tell from a voice only communication, but uh, our group decided that the only thing to do about it is to go find out who's still alive, what's going on, see if they can make their way past a defensive perimeter of lawmen and UIG helicopters. And that is where we find ourselves today. Before we get too started, just some content warning. If you're unfamiliar with the show that we're running today, first off, thanks for being here if it's your first time. But some just general context, like we are in a dark post-capitalistic future. There's a lot of difficulty getting resources. There's a lot of like scarcity and homelessness and starvation and police and state oppression and violence. We are telling a story that aims to fight against those things, aims to better the world. We are telling, like, there is a message of hope here, but we are kind of up against the odds. So if you need to take a step back, if things get too violent, if things get too close to home, please feel free to step away and take care of your mental health. But other than that, we're happy to have you here. Please enjoy the show and help us fight for a better future. And we will jump right back in where we left off. Our group has assembled at the Snake Pit, Viper's Bar. You guys have been planning to go on a bit of a mission. I think we are ready to go, unless you guys have any last minute planning, any sort of. What do you guys want to do? Let's start with Zero, I think, is probably where we should start, just to mess with Emma. No.
Oh, sorry.
Hi. No, you're
My
good.
doorbell went.
Oh, all good. I was just asking the group, we're pretty much getting ready to set off on our expedition to the north. Just asking about plans, asking what comes first, what comes next. Floor is yours.
I know we talked about it was Heiklik getting like any list of medications or anything that they may need to help people. Zero was meant to mess with the rufflecopter.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the ruffle.
Forgot we called it that, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
We did. And we did it to hurt you specifically.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did.
It's a punishment. You're welcome.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Called Tomalu old. No, I'm kidding.
I did do that.
If the comfortable shoe fits. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm gonna get the drone.
Because the idea was to have
ready
it kind of fly close.
like,
yeah.
Yeah, well, so it's so I'd ask Cleve if Cleve could kind of see if you could tap into one of theirs, take a snapshot recording of it to then be playing in my one, so it floats around, and if anyone tried to look in, it looks like it's doing its job. Yeah. Yeah.
And get their flight path so that again ours can just follow that. Right.
Yeah. Correct. So I'll be doing my tinkery.
Yeah. And my job was to get whatever medications or supplies Heiklik might need, whatever the other two might need, and trying to get safe houses put together for the people, because we have no plans after what's going to happen if there's any survivors. So she's trying to organize a few safe houses that they could kind of disperse these people through.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, as far as medical equipment goes, you probably are going to have access to, just through your trading network, Viper, are going to have access to any medicines that you will need. But I will say that a large portion of Heiklik's equipment is currently outside in their crashed van.
Yeah.
A retrieval mission might behoove you if you don't want to be spending resources on replacing that equipment.
No, we could do that. Have Zero work on also trying to fix that.
I can do repairs, certainly. Because I have my suit for going out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and at this point you have enough suits that you can all make
Yeah.
excursions outside.
Do you want your van back?
Like,
No.
Do you
My
want your
van?
van back?
Oh, yeah.
Like the
Oh, I
entire
remember.
van?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go and make repairs and then drive it back. We
Yeah,
established
fuck
last
it,
Do you
season.
go
know
on.
how to
Viper is not a good driver.
Viper?
No, sorry, Zero.
I'm the best
Zero is
driver
not a good
here.
driver. Uh-huh.
Go on, Zero. Zero, drive my van. I dare you.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so do you want to go with Zero, or do you want me to go and drive it back with Zero?
Can you? I don't think Zero clocked that I was joking. So can you just like supervise him?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
He took you very
Thank
sincerely
you.
because he believes that you care about him and would be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's fine. Because the thing is, it's not that he doesn't know how or is technically speaking shit. Like, he knows how to drive. The problem is he has
He
no
drives in
impulse
Mario
control.
Kart.
Yeah, he
That's
drives like people playing the Cyberpunk computer game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably safer.
Yeah. Oh, I'll go with Zero. Get your van.
Amazing. What are the other two going to be doing? Just hanging back while the other two go off to your van? Doing anything in particular?
I think
We can just hang out.
Yeah, Cleve doesn't have anything that he wants to do at the moment. He has, you know, he's got plans for later.
Solid. Okay. So Zero and Viper armed with the general information of which highway intersection the crashed van's last known location was. You head out onto the streets. Um, you've had a lot of you have had some back and forths between your I almost said havens, your like safe
Yeah.
houses. Um, so you've seen outside, but it's still really hitting like the places. The new Galveston is rough. Is a lot of far from the only crashed vehicle left behind. There are plenty of other crashes. There's plenty of just trash littered about as like people have continued to like leave stuff behind as they fled and like are continuing to like leave things behind when they go through places. There aren't because I'm gonna get not too into the details. But there are um not everyone has made it to safety,
Yeah.
and the city is attempting to keep up with cleaning, but there certainly are some sad sights
Yeah.
It's the result of a
out
fallout.
there. Yeah. It's gruesome out there. You're glad to be smelling artificial flavors in your rebreathers rather than you can only imagine what the air smells like. Um, Probably not great. But you make your way through the debris um, just in time as you're pulling up to this van. There is a group, I'm gonna say like three people with the back of Headlight's van open, just like picking through looks like in the process of looting. They don't have full on radiation suits, um, but they do have like rebreathers on, masks on. their skin, from what you can see, like any exposed skin, doesn't look amazing. Doesn't look like they're having
Yeah.
a great time out here. But they are moving quickly and looking to be looting
Mm-hmm.
places that seem like they might be valuable, and that seems like they've found something worth stopping for.
Yeah. I don't know what Viper's reaction to that sort of thing is. We understand Zero's political and moral belief system. So he's gonna, I don't know if we came on your bike to get here. But I will
Mm-hmm.
pop the Heelys on my feet, and sidle on over there.
I'm walking behind him like guard dog.
Yeah. Yeah. And like maybe this will go down where like we really need a more heavy-handed approach, which you can take care of. But I think I'm gonna sidle up close to them and be like, hey there, everyone. Full disclosure, this van belongs
Whoa!
to. Hey, hi, yeah. This van belongs to us. Um, I understand why you're picking through it. Looks like you're having a rough time. Can I possibly offer you, and I'm gonna take out some of my bottled water, something that'll hopefully help some of what's going on with you, so that we can get our van back.
Um, Go ahead and make a check.
I intimidate them into agreeing with Zero
Uh,
from the back.
well,
This feels like a
it's a
persuasion,
persuasion, yeah.
maybe a bribery check.
Um,
Persuasion's better for you.
Persuasion is better for me. Yeah. And I'm trying to like, it's fresh, clean water. I'm hoping that that's enough of a draw for them. We'll see what the fuck the dice do. 12.
12's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I say there's two sort of like on the outside, looking like they're sort of just like leaning into the back, sort of conveyor belting stuff out from the guy who's on the full inside. Um, a couple turn back to you. Look a little, honestly, like their first instinct is to draw on you and maybe start a fight.
Yeah, I know that like I'm approaching with like the friendly, I'm pulling water out so that I'm not armed or pulling a weapon because I know that Viper's got me. Like she's got my
I'm
back.
behind
I feel so
Zero,
protected
arms
right
crossed
now.
over,
Yeah.
creating
Yeah.
a big shadow.
I think the water is what gives them pause. One of them, she turns over her shoulder. Hey, boss, he's got water. Should I
Yeah.
kill him for it?
Okay.
And he's like, damn, you know we should kill him for it. And a man hops out of the van, looking clearly to be in charge of these people, but also unfortunately looks very familiar as a man clad head to toe with the full nylon jumpsuit, a
No!
green mohawk,
Yeah.
like just like individual spikes of green sticking out of the top of a helmet. You think he looks tacky as hell. He thinks
Yeah.
he looks incredible.
Yeah.
Nylon Jeff in the flesh,
Fucking Jeff.
pulls up. Uh, Listen, friend. Don't mean to make any offense, but this stuff is ours now. And then
Yeah.
clocks you in
yeah.
the eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he goes from like an air of like cocky, like this stuff is ours. We own this. But I'm gonna try to like immediately like face drops, gets pissed, and he says, "Yeah, we're gonna kill him for it." And all three of them draw on you guys. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Yeah.
The moment that happens, I'm gonna go for a punch to his face.
Yeah, with the
Excellent.
things I gave you. Use the electric
Yeah.
things. Yeah. Where is...
That's a great question. I
There
definitely
it
know
is. I
how
found it.
initiative
It's under my
works.
numbers. Wait, I want you to roll, please.
I
Oh, there we go.
don't know how initiative
Boop.
works.
One of the
I
base
don't
stats.
either. How does it's one of the base stats?
The base stats. See, so like underneath it, there's a
I
little
got
strip and
it.
it
Yeah,
says
yeah,
initiative.
Oh, I see.
yeah. I got 14.
You
I
sure
want to
did.
kill this guy so bad.
Kill this guy so bad.
Zero's got an 8.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm gonna put Viper up first.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you say
holding
you're.
bottles of water, so
I have a sneaking suspicion that you're gonna do the thing you just said you were gonna do, Viper. But what would you like to do? It's your
I'd
turn.
like to punch him in the face. Nylon Jeff specifically, because if... Listen, the other people don't have to die. Maybe one of them
Yeah.
only has to die, as an example for them to run away. Would that be brawling,
That's
I'm
fair.
assuming?
Yes.
I don't know if it's not showing up, but I got
Oh,
a 10, a 6 plus 13, so that's 29.
That is a
Yeah.
29. That absolutely hits.
he threatened
Go
your
ahead
boy.
and roll damage. I'm not sure if there's crit damage in this system, but
I can roll twice.
I'm gonna keep it in mind for
Okay.
sure. Go ahead and roll your 3d6 damage.
12 plus whatever my buzzies.
Oh yeah, the buzzies. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Your buzzies are gonna come into effect here for sure.
I called
as,
them that, but that's all I could think about. I couldn't think of the name.
as
Taser Knuckles. There we go. Sorry.
You punch Nylon Jeff in the face. And the thing about this is, even though you punch him like straight in the like rebreather apparatus.
Yeah, like right here.
And not only does it like crack and shatter open, but it like short circuits. He's got some cyberware on him. He's got some stuff on him. It looks like he is like fully stunned, knocked back, like taking a moment to like even be able to get up. And he is choking on the noxious air.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation
yeah,
check.
I would like to tell them, be like,
as
either you can leave, or you can end up like him. God, intimidation? Am I good at that? I should be, right?
I think it's intimidation.
Give me a second.
There isn't really. There's an interrogation, but I'm not seeing.
Hmm.
Would it just be like strength? Do I just roll? Do I have strength? No, I have body. Yada 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 yada. Yeah. I don't have intimidation.
I'll call it persuasion then.
I don't know if I'm good at that. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm fine with that. 16.
16. DC was pretty low given the situation. So this is more than enough. Yeah, the other two scramble off, leaving you with a virtually over before it began fight. Nylon Jeff, for his sake, unable to use his turn, as he is stunned, choking, coughing, likely to like if you guys do not interact with him anymore, is likely to just like die here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at Zero. Whatever Zero wants to do, I don't care about this guy.
Yeah.
Kill him. Punch. What's not?
Yeah.
No.
I was like, I knew Viper's got me. Listen, I can be standing here holding my bottles of water. I'm gonna look at the other two. I'm gonna extend 2 bottles of water in their big direction and say, listen, This is an uneducated piece of shit bottom feeder. You don't have to make the smart move and fuck off.
Make a persuasion check again just to see
Okay.
if like they are like fleeing. So this is like a matter of like if they're gonna even slow down long enough to take the water.
Yeah, I intimidated them to run.
Yeah. 13.
A 6 plus 7.
I hate you guys so much.
I think one keeps on running. The woman who like stops to check, like, hey, are we good? We killing this guy? Like, pauses, turns back to you, takes one of the waters, kind of looks down at Jeff.
Yeah. He's not
Hits
worth
the
it.
douche anyway.
Yeah, he's so not
And
worth
runs
it.
off.
He's so not worth it. It may be that was my action. I'm happy for it to be my action. But
Yeah,
if possible,
I don't think we need to be worried about initiative at this point.
yeah.
Nyland Jeff is not a threat.
To curb stomp his between me down there.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want to take my weapon out. I don't feel like I need to take my weapon out. I have cyber legs, so.
Are you
Get
going
those
to
pistols
utilize
to work.
the switchblade hidden inside of your cyber leg as you do this, or a regular
No.
curb stomp?
I'm
Okay,
just like regular curb stomp. I don't want to get his blood on my weapon.
a non-castrating curb stomp.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, yeah, not gonna get too descriptive.
Yeah.
But his bits were stomped.
Nylon Jeff dies very unceremoniously while his balls are getting stomped on and chokes to death while this is happening.
No, because what if he's into that?
It's alright, he's gone now.
The world will never know because
The world-
I am not going to clarify whether he's into that or not. Probably he's sort of a shitbag.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna look down and think, this is a problem that's been a thorn in my side for a while. Gone now. Hey, can we, stick him in the van? Because he might have some cybernetics that Haiko could find useful.
Sure, I'll throw him in there.
It feels a bit cold, but honestly, this guy's a fucking douchebag, so.
I don't care. That was kind of hot.
Noted. Glad to see the knuckles work.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see them in action. Alex stands, hands on my hips for a moment, like, yeah, we need to get going. I
Viper
tried to
starts
lift his
just-
body, but I struggle because I'm not
Viper
very
just starts
strong.
putting whatever was dropped outside into the van and then just throws his body unceremoniously on top of it.
Yeah. And then I will try to repair the van if there's something that needs repaired.
To at least get it going to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you've got just a general tech roll.
So I can do
but
basic
you
tech.
might have a more specific.
So there's basic tech. I have field expertise, which I guess is doing stuff. Lancier air vehicle tech skill check that I make for non-maker specialty purpose. So
I mean, it's got to be
this is
land vehicle tech, right?
I'm doing it out in the
tech on a
field.
land
Yeah, this
vehicle,
is because one of my things is how I got into this is that I go to sites that have been left abandoned and I scavenge a bunch of shit, and that's where I get my stuff for my inventions. So busting into a car like this is fine. 18.
Even with a natural
with a 2 on the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am really good at
matter.
tech, and that's
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is enough. Probably not to get full beautiful back to you definitely want to take this into a shop to get it nice.
I'm getting it roadworthy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is able to be driven.
Yeah.
Roadworthy is even kind, but it is able to be driven without penalty to rolling to drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So- Few quick
and then
movements,
Viper, if you
close
wanna...
it. It's like quick. You know, I'm like done.
Yeah. Viper, if you want to roll to drive, just because like there's obviously like not really any traffic right now. So it's a low difficulty check, but just like there's debris all over. This is more of just like navigating, like making sure you don't run over any nails or anything. Yeah, 14 is fine.
14.
Yeah, you're totally fine. A little slow going. There is at least once where you don't get to go the way that you would like to go because you find that that road is impassable. But
Mm-hmm.
you're able to find an alternative route, and eventually the three of you make your way back to the snake pit.
The entire time, Viper's doing the whole thing where they're driving with one hand, and it's like the passenger puts his hand on Zero's thigh.
I am indeed a passenger princess.
Most excellent.
Most excellent.
We'll get the van back.
And then go in with the body.
I'll
to
go in
where
with the
others are.
body.
Yeah. I bound in. Hikely. We
Hey,
got a stiff for you that might have some cybernetics.
yo,
I don't know
am
what all you
going.
might have, but I figured, you.
He doesn't have a rebreather anymore.
I'm walking out there so fast. I'm not putting anything on. I'm just walking.
Um, Amazing clarification. Yeah, he definitely is decked out. Let I will get you
Just throw him on the floor
a
for high plate.
list. Yeah. Give me just one moment.
Yay, toys for me to play with.
Yeah.
While you're looking at that, Emily, I think Cleve just like looks up. I think Cleve's just like sort of fiddling with like I think just doing sort of some basic like maintenance on his cyber deck and just like, you went out to repair a car. Why did you kill someone?
They were looting the van. This guy jumped out, thought he'd kill me when I was offering them clean water, and this is Nylon Jeff, so he's a fucking cunt.
You killed
Okay.
Nylon Jeff?
Yeah, this is Nylon Jeff.
Oh fuck.
Can't you tell from the really stylish outfit he's wearing?
Yeah, I thought it was just like another. Because people are just kind of like that sometimes, aren't they?
Yeah. So they were trying to steal from the van. I offered clean water and I was like, hey, can we just get the van here? You can have this water. And then he was like, "Nee, let's kill them."
Apparently, he really
Okay.
didn't like Zero.
Okay.
He and I
Just
have
like-
beef,
Oh,
okay?
shit.
He and I have beef.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
What was the beef?
He used to work for me and then he started doing some unethical bullshit and I called him out on it and told everyone that he was doing the unethical bullshit and then he swore enmity with me.
Okay. Well, I punched him in the face and he fell, and then Zero curb stomped his bit, so the rest of him's yours.
Yeah.
You have an
Fuck yeah.
interesting, you have an interesting approach to what doesn't deserve to live, Zero. Staring like daggers at you.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's getting
he
heated
chose
in
violence.
here.
I offered them clean water and the opportunity to walk away, and I'd have done that for him too. He was the one that chose violence. He was going to come
Technically,
and
he
hit me,
chose to
and
die,
Viper...
did not have to get violent.
Correct.
It was us or him, and, well, clearly it wasn't him.
Zero's just like talking all around that option and ignoring the what you're really trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Yep.
Yeah, it goes back to his work.
Yeah. I just looked to Viper and do an eesh face.
Jeez. Trouble in paradise, I see.
Uh-huh.
So, Clay, examining the body of Nylon Jeff, there are a few things that I think he would have for sure that you're
Nylons
gonna
for
find.
sure.
The nylons are unfortunately non-cyber clothing. They're just nylon clothings. They're like fancy, like they've got like maybe some lighting in them. But not Cyber-Rat necessarily. You do find his stupid little mohawk is tech hair. He's got both a cyber eye and an audio suite, both equipped with like a micro video plug into the eye and an audio recorder into the ear. Can't imagine he uses those for savory necessarily things, but can record both audio and video. Might want to not check those with like children around into the memory chips of those.
Just clean wipe that.
Yeah,
We're wiping those.
Just wipe it.
Is also embedded with the Mr. Stud sexual implant. Just being real, he is.
Yep.
Of actual potential like use. He does have a what was it? He has the slice and dice, which is a monofilament whip implanted in his thumb. It is like you can like extend a whip out from your thumb, should you so desire. Also has, what was it? A got big knucks, some armored knuckles. Not better than what you have, Viper, because yours is very custom. Oh, and what was it? Where was it? It was I'm trying to find what it was called, but it was essentially a hidden, like a holster, like an internal holster that you can like hide a weapon in. There's a standard pistol in there that he never got a chance to use on you.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I'm pocketing all of that. Even the Mr. Stud sexual implant, because I mean, fuck it. It could
Someone's
come in
gonna buy
handy.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly, someone's gonna buy it.
It's
I'm taking this to
pre-loved.
sell.
Yeah, guys, I'm taking it to sell. No other reason.
I'm just gonna confiscate this.
It does require a check to remove these things without damaging them.
Let's go
I
high clay.
believe that is a surgery roll, or maybe it's no. I think it's a cyber tech roll.
Okay, let's. Oh, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's a 15.
15. Okay. So that. I think that will get you everything. Let me just make sure that nothing's like particularly expensive and therefore. Yeah, no, you're good. All right. Yeah, you're able to harvest all of that and use at your discretion. Excellent.
No one else is interested in it. I think Zero is maybe interested in that ability to record visual and audio, not for the same reasons that Nylon Jeff used it for. But in the interest of like the revolution will be televised, if we see some dodgy shit trying to record it.
Mm.
And you do have a cyber
Oh.
audio suite and a cyber eye, so you would be able to. You have the
Yeah, so like I've
ability
got
to get those
my
installed.
yeah, it's like I already have my
Don't we already have
Cyber
them?
Eye. I have a Cyber Eye that zooms in really well, and then I've
Oh.
got my text to speech feature
Yeah, I just
that
have the
runs from my
internal
eye to my
agent and
audio.
stress analyzer.
But this will allow me to record out of said
Yeah.
eye. I just figure if there's a way, I'm probably gonna try to work with Cleve on it. Hey man, see if I was to use that the feature for recording, is there a way for us to like after something's recorded, download it somewhere to keep it safe and then wiping it from the actual
A
hardware?
cloud or external.
Yeah, like to keep it safe in case somebody's tried to get in and grab it, alter it, whatever. Just like download it somewhere and then
Cloud.
wipe it and just kind of
So you can record audio and video either to a memory chip or to a linked agent. From there, you could remove the chip, replace the chip. You could have
yeah.
the agent send it elsewhere and then clear it. Like I don't see why not. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very much like how like some dealers will have like on their WhatsApp, it wipes itself every 24 hours so that there's no paper trail, essentially. So that
Right.
we have it stored somewhere when we need it. But if anyone was to try and hack into my device, they can't access it because it's not there.
I think
Right.
like
I can also
tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, Emily. But as I understand it, to do that, they would need to like physically be breaking into your brain, effectively, like hacking into your like they'd have to be like because the cloud
They'd
doesn't
be
Jacking into
really
your
exist
brain.
as far as I
yes.
understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like
They would have to be physically have access to your cyberware
yeah,
in
so
order to
it's
do that.
hard
They
to
have to
do.
jack into your brain for that.
They have
They
to
have to
get
jack.
hard and jack in. Wait.
Yes. It would require a hard jack for sure.
Jack. Got it.
Also, to get slightly more on topic, you would be able to. It doesn't necessarily say this, but I think it makes sense. You would be able to decide whether or not you are recording.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to be
What
recording
if you put it
24/7.
on Fritter instead?
It's like a dash cam.
It.
I think that that's also an option.
Also an option. Both are good, but
Hmm.
then they have to catch Fritter.
Yeah. Fritter is more likely to be grabbed and jacked into than I am.
Yeah, I feel like you could just like yoink the rat.
Here's the
You
thing,
cannot
I
just
think
yoink the
there's an
zero.
there's an element where I love and cherish my little Fritter, but I know that Fritter now is such that Gaia was able to get in there with like no effort. So
That's also a super AI computer.
yeah. So like creating just a little degree of distance from that.
Fritter does not have a good
Here's the thing.
firewall in
No.
his brain.
No,
I can
and
tell you
It's
that for
just
certain.
white void.
and I know that obviously Amber was able to detect that I had my text to speech and tell me that she could improve it. So like they know, but I don't know if I have to be closer to them for that. I'm just creating a little bit of separation to keep some control of it with me. Yeah. Okay, cool. Do I need to do anything for that? Do I need to make a roll?
Highlight
it's
will need
like
to install it
It's
for
an
you.
installation, yeah.
We're gonna have surgery time.
Whee!
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your thing.
Yeah, what do I roll for that?
Oh,
is it Highclate that
you
needs to
don't need to
roll?
roll anything.
Yeah, you're just rolling to not
But
die.
some of the cybernetics say that I have to roll something to see how much humanity I lose from it.
That is true.
But I don't know.
I'll get to that in a second. Let's make
Maybe
sure
it's
it
the
goes
Cyber-Rat.
in first. Yeah, it's a surgery roll.
I can do a cheeky bit of surgery.
Is it
Also,
teleoptics?
I'm calling dibs on the little thumb whip. That sounds sick.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. In my head, it's one of those like sticky hand things that you just. That's what it is in my head. Just.
No, because if it's nylon jab, it probably fucking is.
What tosser?
With like
I
a
don't know
little
if it
blade
is
on the end.
teleoptics necessarily. I know my cyber already has micro optics.
It is called micro video.
Okay, so I don't have. I'd have to buy the book to open that, but I know that the others are a d6. So
It's 1d6 divided by 2 for humanity loss.
1d6
Watch
divided
your
by 2.
surgery a little bit.
Yeah,
You
ow.
sure did botch the surgery.
I'll hold off on rolling because maybe this doesn't work.
Please
Oh,
hold. Which one were you trying to install first?
Your thumb whip or
audio
the eye?
suite.
Yeah, the audio suite.
You
The
know what?
audio
No. Let's
suite.
be nice. Let's say
No,
let's
it's
say
not.
if I
No,
can
it's
choose-
already happened. It's already happened.
No, please, the audio suite is so expensive.
So the audio, you were doing the audio suite first?
I was doing the audio suite. I was going into Zero's skull.
Okay, so that doesn't go great. I'm gonna go ahead and
I just
I
got
love that
him as a boyfriend. God damn it.
I know.
Please
I've got Thought
hold.
Shit by Megan Thee Stallion playing right now, which is not really the vibes for what's happening.
It's not the vibe.
I mean, is this not that shit? No, it's not at all. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Give me a moment. This is not something I was really expecting to happen today.
I wasn't
So-
expecting brain surgery to go wrong today.
Yeah, so usually Highlight is so good at what
Yeah.
they do.
I mean,
See,
yeah.
before we go on this really super duper important mission, I feel like
I should do brain surgery.
do brain surgery.
I feel like I want someone to in my brain, you know, jacking into my brain.
I love it when people jack into me. My brain specifically.
Jesus. I'm surrounded by animals.
Why can I not find the table of fucking contents? Okay, there we go.
Guys, if the GM can't figure out your consequence after 15 minutes, you're legally
allowed
allowed to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Legally, you have no
can't.
consequences.
Yeah.
That's
See,
not how that works.
I mostly GM horror games, so in my experience, if you can't figure out 15 minutes, it's donezo. Just start from scratch.
So let's start again. We're back to season 1, episode 1.
Yeah. It's all a dream.
So who wants to go next after this, guys?
Yeah, well, what I'm doing is looking up the injury table to see if I can find an appropriate injury to give you. And I found one. So you have now the damaged ear injury. That's gonna give you the effect whenever you move further than 4 meters per yards on foot in a turn, you cannot take a move action on your next turn. Additionally, you take a -2 penalty to perception checks involving hearing. Fixing that is going to require you can do a quick fix, which will heal it for the day, and require doing every day if you want to keep it fixed, which is a paramedic check, difficulty of 13. Fully fixing it permanently is they're going to require a 4-hour surgery that has a surgery difficulty value of 13. Totally within possibility of doing, maybe not something you guys want to spend the time on today, or maybe you do. Maybe you want to take a little bit of time before heading out and going on your mission. Um, the quick fix um, only takes a minute. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna copy this message text into the chat so that we can have that on reference.
Empress just been washing, doesn't know anything's gone wrong.
Oh, and can you roll me I'll call it 2d6. I put
Okay. Ooh, how do I do that on this application? Oh, I have so many little things up. I've got a little zoom thing in the corner. Uh,
you can yeah, there we go.
yeah, I can just type it, can't I? There we go.
8 cool. 0, can you mark 8 points of damage?
Oh no!
There we go.
It's extreme permanent tinnitus.
Also worth noting, the cyber audio suite is the that's going to require some fixing before it is able to be
It's not
installed into
installed. It needs
anyone.
to be fixed.
The
You're
good
muted,
news is
Hamalu.
So it's not worked then?
it has
No.
not worked.
Okay, so
It
I don't
has
need to roll for
it
my
has
humanity rolls.
injured
I'm just
you.
injured. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That is correct.
Yeah.
A bit of
Uh,
good news. Good news,
uh-huh.
bad news, sort of a situation. The cyber, the I version, the like video recorder,
Uh-huh.
in the I also records audio. It appears that the audio recording device was a bit of a backup system
Okay.
or a secondary system. So if you are able to successfully install the video recorder, you still have the audio recording functionality. Um, it's a more difficult surgery, but I mean, Hagrid did roll a 1,
Yeah.
so like it will probably
So
go
at the
much
moment,
better.
at the moment I have none of the implant, just the injury.
Yeah.
You just
Okay, cool.
yes.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, yeah,
yeah.
that it does not meet the difficulty for that
Yep.
level of
Uh,
installation.
yeah. Probably did a bit of screaming while it was happening, and now I have disappeared off to my little, because I don't know if we're still in my place. I have
Probably.
a little pod that's basically where I sleep, like my actual living quarters. This is all my workshop, so I'm just gonna go into it and close the thing so that I can lay there and have a very intense migraine, essentially. Just disappear for a little bit.
What did you do?
Look, brain surgery is it's like a whole. It's the brain.
Did you damage his brain?
What's there to damage? I mean, look, it's more an ear skull thing. He's just gonna be a bit ear ringing for a few days. Do we have time for a 4 hour surgery? Because I might need to go in and like undo that.
Uh, yeah.
Because like
Uh,
totally chill if we don't. I can just like, but then I will have to find another 4 hour slot to undo it. Ideally.
uh, would we have time if I'm still hearing back from safe houses and stuff? Do we have time if it's the same time as the last game, or are we doing this instantly?
I mean, when you guys leave and go on this mission is like entirely up to you.
Okay.
We were also keeping it pretty loose at like the
Yeah, yeah,
time
yeah. Okay.
scale pretty loose. I do think that um we were relatively early. Like I had planned on the like entire Fallout period before things got cleaned up being maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but with the level of success that you guys have been having and like the fact that you guys are venturing out early, I want to say this is maybe 5, 6 days into
Okay.
the quarantine.
Okay. So we
Time
have
of day
time. Yeah.
can be whatever
Time of
it was.
day,
Let's say
radiation.
it was
Uh,
midday. It's getting into like afternoon at this point,
yeah.
maybe early evening.
We can only tell
But
by the clocks because we can't see the sky.
right. But as far as like you're not really sure like
Okay.
how much urgency there is
Uh
or is
huh.
not. Like
We we
it's
can't.
up to you guys.
Yeah, we can't go in with one of us already half down.
Well, I can like undown him for like a
Yes.
day or so. How long are we
We
planning
have
on fucking around?
we have the 4 hours for the surgery. We could probably do it. Um, yeah. I can go talk to him, see if he wants to do it, or if he wants to
Yeah,
do a quick fix.
yeah.
'Cause
You
you
should
were
probably
just
you should
in
probably
there.
go ask him.
Yeah.
He's gone into his little pod of shame or whatever it is.
Yep.
Okay. The pot of shame. Okay. Right. It's like, do I knock? Do I not knock? She is not going to knock.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll slide in as quietly as Viper can.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just kind of crouch down next to where he's laying.
So it's like there's maybe a little bit of leg room, but it's mostly just like the sleep pods you would see on like tour buses or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
certain types of spaceship, like the space station, like a little pod that you can go into. And there's
So
like
open the pod and peek in then.
there's pictures and mementos and trinkets like all over the wall and the ceiling of it. And he's laying there with like his pillow over his head and holding it. Because the way I'm seeing it, if my limit is after traveling for a certain length of time, I'm like limiting myself. It's almost like a labyrinthitis style because it's a damaged ear. So it's like heads feeling like shit, like the balance in my head's all gone off as well as the
Yeah.
obvious pain. So I'll like open one eye and look at you. Hey.
Hey. You okay? Well, you're not, but
Yeah, I'm
um,
fine.
Highclit says that they can fix it.
Hmm. Yeah, but Hikely says they can install it, so
Yeah, I mean,
hey, listen, you insult Zero's intelligence, he's allowed to fight back.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
Uh,
um,
there's a few options.
hmm
You could not do anything.
it might be fine.
Mm-hmm. It might not be. You could maybe get Hikely to do a quick fix, something to ease off the pain of it. Nothing as damaging as brain surgery.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And what happens if that doesn't work? I'm uh
I'm not here to tell you what to do.
hmm
I just wanted to make sure you were okay
Yep, yep.
and knew
I just
that there might be a
I have
possibility.
some like deep-seated really old trauma around medical treatments, so um
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely doing okay. Um yeah, well, here I you're like leading the team, so you decide if we need to just go
Nope,
or
I'm not deciding this for you.
make the decision for me. I'll do it, but can like they knock me out to do it because I don't really want to be awake when it happens. 'Cause
Yeah, I can
I've
get
experienced that
drugs.
before, and I hate it
Yeah.
actually.
Are you claustrophobic?
I kind of like indicate to the tiny little
Yeah.
pod I sleep in. Yeah, no, I'm good on that front.
She's gonna squeeze herself in and just wrap herself around
Oh,
him.
okay,
Just
this is nice.
human weight blanket.
Yeah. Can you do this while the surgery's happening?
Um she's considering it. She's like, if you want.
Yeah. It'll make me a very brave boy.
Okay. She's just doing
It's
like
not
a
true, but
yeah, I'll also get you the drugs just in case.
okay, yeah, thank you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just giving him a few minutes of like human weighted blanket treatment, and then it's just like, do you want to head out now and do it?
Hmm. Yeah. 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 It's
I'll
okay.
make sure
I'll
that
be fine.
he doesn't
It's
fuck up. That they don't fuck up.
could we have applied some of that during the first? No, it's fine.
I
It's
didn't
done now, so
know
it's
the
mhm.
first time.
Oh,
Also,
it's
you
okay.
you said yes to it anyway.
I
Come on.
did. You're so right.
You did agree to it.
I'll come out. For some reason, I'm still holding the pillow like squeezed over my
Yeah.
head and ears, and I waddle out.
Hi, Clay. I have 0.
Oh, hi. What we doing? What are we doing? What's the plan?
Do you want a quick fix or do you want the long surgery?
I
You
would
asking
hear
me?
people's thoughts
0.
on delaying what we're doing. I'm not saying that you have to make the decision for me, but I would like to know your thoughts, everybody. And just say it quietly.
I'm fine with delaying it. I'm still trying to get everyone pinned down for a safe house anyway.
Probably better if you are at full functionality than not.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's that. Highlight like puts down all of like the equipment they've been like tinkering with while waiting for Zero. It's like, okay, come on.
Okay. I'll shift over. And just lay down. It's probably one of the tables that I use like as a workshop table. It'll do for a surgery table for now.
Viper's version of making sure High Clay doesn't fuck up is giving High Clay a look that says, don't fuck up.
Well, this is surgery, isn't it? Because it's not a quick fix. It's locking
This
in.
is a surgery roll, yeah.
Okay,
This is a
that's
full
I'm
on
gonna give
surgery.
0 drugs.
That's a 22.
Oh, thank
That's a
God.
22.
There we
That
go.
is plenty.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure everyone knows, just to sort of like add to the situation. With Hyclit's bonus in surgery,
Hmm.
impossible for them to not install this correctly unless they roll a 1. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and so
Yeah, I know, right? And then the one was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Fuck
It's
you,
my
fuck
time to
you.
shine.
while the two of you are occupied with a 4-hour brain and ear canal reconstruction
8
surgery.
hour, right? Because it's like one surgery
Jesus.
then another, so it's 8 hours and stuff,
Yeah.
effectively, isn't it?
Yeah, you've been in a lot of surgery today. and
I
have
know, for
gotten
someone who has
back
like
to normal
legitimate,
to show for it. Yeah.
yeah, he has a lot of medical trauma, so he's having a great time today.
Rough day
Yeah.
for sure. Um, Fritter is like curled up in Zero's lap throughout this entire process,
My baby.
Oh,
and protests at any attempts to be moved out of the way. Um,
Oh, that's my child.
Yeah. I'm holding your hand.
um, do Viper and Cleve want to do anything during this extended period of time where they are, other than for emotional support, not necessarily needed?
I'm gonna talk to Cleve and ask, is there anything specifically you need? Also, what did this, was it Inspector do to you? It's like trying to ease into asking serious
Yeah.
questions, but like, it's like, do you need anything? Also, what's going on with
It's like,
that?
hell, why are you so raged the minute? Yeah, I mean, if you've got any leads on any like anywhere that's got any abandoned tech or anything like that, or any programs that I could maybe get my hands on, it wouldn't hurt. Um, they're not going to have, the system that we're going to be attacking is probably not fully up and running yet, but but it's still going to be defended. So if I could get some more, uh, if you know where there's anywhere I could get some stuff to and yeah,
Obviously, I know
this
where
is
to
just
get.
one.
It's like, you're talking to
And
me, and then lets him continue.
and Chapman played us. Um, and he used us to hurt those people, and I don't appreciate being used as a tool. So
He's the one that gave the go ahead.
he's the one who was, I don't know, he's the one who was, he's the one who was, he was the one who was the face of it, at least so he's probably the one who at least led the team, or pushed he might push the button. I don't know. I don't. He's probably not important enough for that. But either way, I really hope that Highclere can install those eyes in Zero, so that we can record it, because I'm gonna disembowel them, and I'm gonna broadcast it to the whole net. Anyway, how are you?
Just peachy.
Cool.
That's,
Yeah.
those are some strong emotions.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while. Don't still kind of getting used to how angry I am all the time. But it's fine. I'll do the work. It needs to be done, so I'll do it.
I'll get you what you need. If
Cool.
you need
Yeah.
help with the anger, let me know.
No, when working helps. You can focus. You can do what you need to do, and uh, it's leading to a goal. And hey, it's probably better to focus on trying to help the so far few only one of some of the only people who are trying to make this shithole better, uh, than it is thinking about all the things I'm going to do to Chapman and Claudia. I mean, just Chapman. Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep you working. And hey, I'm the best fixer around these parts. I'll get you, Chapman. Little pat pat. That's
Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Sorry. I'll talk to him as well. What do you know about his rat?
Fritter?
Yeah.
It's a rat that Zero built a few years ago.
Okay, so he hasn't told you. Cool. Good
Hasn't
to know
told me what.
what it is.
Continue.
It's not dangerous. So don't. Well, it's not dangerous to us. I don't think so.
Viper
Not my
does know.
not my place to not my place
That
to
he's
tell.
the AI?
Mm-hmm.
My line of questioning still stands. I won't say anything.
Yeah, so Viper might not be willing to share that they
Yeah.
know to me, right? That's totally valid.
What do you
Uh,
think Fritter is?
oh, it's dangerous.
Did Zero tell you about Fritter?
Fritter
No,
lets out kind of an offended squeak,
I
and you realize that he's
saw
been
it.
listening to this conversation. Then it's just like
Mhm.
watching the two of you.
I saw it when I tried to connect to sort of gestures vaguely north.
Okay.
Those things are dangerous. You don't. None of y'all do like in sort of like gestures to his deck. None of y'all do the sort of the kind of thing I do, and you don't see what they can do when they go wrong. You haven't seen what they do to people. They're dangerous. Just
I don't doubt that. But I know they're a specific type of danger, but what's the difference with the danger that we live in now? We're living in the middle of a fallout. Everything has a
yeah.
risk. I'm not saying that it's not noteworthy, it is.
Mm. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Just
Listen,
maybe
I'm gonna talk
talk to
to
Zero
Zero
about
about it.
it.
He's
But Fritter's
Yeah,
just Fritter.
it's his business.
She'll give Fritter a little scritch on the top of the head. So, there's not much I can tell you about it, but just talk to Zero before
Oh,
you make any full decisions.
I will. I will. I'll be talking. We'll talk. And I will, as you asked me to, I'll be gentle.
Thanks. Yeah. She'll just, if anything's needed of her, do that. If not, we'll just be next to Zero while Highclate's doing their due. Full brain surgeon. In my head, they're holding scaples between each knuckle, like, oh, this is how I hold my scaples. Scalpels? Whatever.
Big balls.
And you wait. And you have quite a while to wait. Um, Cleve, you said you like to keep busy. There's a lot of dead air.
Hmm.
Anything in particular you're working on?
Like I say, I think if sort of Viper gets a lead on anywhere that might have some um programs or anything,
Yeah.
would probably at least try and make a supply run out there. Um, I don't have much in the way of cash, but certainly something I could try and explore.
Viper can be on the lookout, talking to people. Just be on a phone call the entire surgery on different phone calls.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Speaking of, I wanna. just from your initial like feelers that you're putting out, um, Viper, somewhere safe places are at sort of short supply, high demand
Mm-hmm.
at the moment, and your safe houses that you are looking for are ideally going to be safe not only physically but also like information security
Mm-hmm.
wise. Like, so I want you to make a roll, but I also just kind of want to know what you're offering, and that will affect
Okay.
the difficulty of this. Like what are you telling people about the situation? Like why you're requesting, and what are you offering in return?
Hmm. Um, the information about these people is just people that were victim to the fallout, right? They're not opening up too much about that. But what they would offer is that they're like, I can get in contact with someone that could possibly give them a supply of water and have that uh, as a counter offer because these safe places are in high demand.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and give me a trading roll.
Trading. I don't even know if I'm good at that. It should be. Shouldn't I be?
Trader, I hardly know
You're
her.
you're pretty good
Trading.
at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Here we go. 16. I'm a grandma.
16. You're a grandma. Um, okay. You.
1 second.
Oh,
Don't.
I did. I
You lifted your hand.
no.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
gotta figure out how to
And I can't
turn
move it
off
while
that
your
feature
hand's
in Zoom.
raised.
It's not.
You need to lower your arm.
I
You have a way
My
of
arm
stopping
is
it, though.
lower.
Put your damn hand
You go to the
down.
reactions and you can get rid of it, Emily.
Lower hand. Sorry,
There you go.
sorry.
Oh my god.
I thought you meant I needed to physically lower my hand.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
my hands are in my lap. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So
You guys
Wow.
are old.
you put
Shut
out.
I
up.
have the solution to it. Thank you very much. And I'm the oldest here.
I am a baby, and I will thank you. No, I just almost raised my hand again
Don't do
in
that.
real life. Sorry. So you put out some feelers, and those feelers mess with the interface. No. You put out
Sweetheart,
some
how do you
feelers.
know her?
You're able to. You're gonna get a couple of options.
Mm-hmm.
There are none of them are like the ideal
Uh-huh.
situation that you're exactly looking for that is perfect. Um, but I'm gonna give you three possible options for a safe house. One, totally happy to take your offer of a supply of water. Um, no real questions asked. Totally fine with what you're offering. You're not getting the sense that it's going to be in like a pretty public area. There's going to be a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
there. And they're also like the people there are getting a lot of um a lot of what's keeping them supplied is the like public drops from the city of
Yeah. So it's like
food.
a
Um,
half-ass safe house.
so it's safe physically, but it's not really doesn't really offer the security
Mm-hmm.
that you're really looking for. Um, there is another option that is a lot more private, a lot more secure, happy to like even offer some like limited security on this place. But they rather than want like they don't want to trade with you for water, but when they discover that you have a source of clean water and an ability to have clean water, they're like, cool, install that for us so that we can have our own ability to make a source of clean water and we'll set you right up. The
Mm-hmm.
third option is a bit of a gamble, to be honest,
Okay.
but sort of. I'm not sure if you even directly reach out to her, but through the grapevine, it comes back to you that fucking what's her face that I can't remember her name.
uh,
Julia. Julia reaches out. Um, unfortunately, a lot of the safest places right now are with wealthier or more connected people. Like the upper class is totally secure, honestly, and like kind of doing okay. Like they're bunkered down, they're annoyed just like anyone else, but they're like not really at risk. Um, and Julia reaches out and says that she has a place with her partner who has offered her an exec level lodgings. Totally, she's willing to just, as an apology for old time's sake, hook you up, keep your water.
what does she want out of it? Just an apology, supposedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
this is a peace offering. Your knowledge of Julia has you suspicious of that. But those are options that you have found. Feel free to consider those. Not necessarily something you have to decide right away.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Um, we are going to go ahead and take a break.
Mm-hmm.
When we come back, we will be done with surgery. We will be done, well, unless we want to install more additional things. We'll be back from the repair surgery. We will be moving forward into next steps of our plan.
Mm-hmm.
Um, See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Hey everyone, we're
Oh,
back.
hey. Welcome back to our ongoing plans to seek out the remains, hopefully not fully remains, of Project Solar. Um, Delayed slightly by some really, really good surgeries that have happened. Yeah, but we've had some surgeries. We've gotten some information about some safe house options. Um, Cleve, I'm gonna just say
Hello.
there hasn't been a ton of stuff for you to do
This is
as
fair.
far as running on like Viper's extremely good at making those connections. There hasn't been a lot of physical running. Like there's been some here and there, which we've been thankful for, but you've had a lot of downtime
Yeah.
and you do have an ongoing just time sink files to look through,
This is true,
things
I
to
do.
decompress. I'm not gonna make decisions for your character, but I'm gonna say the time is there if you want
Yeah.
to look into some of that a little bit more.
Um, I think it's weird because he does he desperately wants to, but he's trying to keep his head focused on the job in front of him, and so
Sure.
is choosing not to. And I think
Yeah.
those who, whenever like anyone looks over at him, um, I think he's got the like hard disk like connected to his deck, and then
Hmm.
he like every so often and he just unplugs it and then puts it back in a pocket like in his like bag. And then
Hmm.
I don't know, 10 minutes later or whatever, someone looks back over and he's like pulling it out of his bag and he's like plugging it back in. Like he's desperately wanting to, and like, no, not now's not the time, kind of thing. Um, it's infuriating. And then when he's not actively using anything, or if he's not doing any specific work, he's probably like just sort of. I'm imagining it as the size of like a sort of external hard drive that we would use in today's world, sort of like fairly big boxy kind of thing. So I think he's just so I don't think he's like manipulating it anywhere, but he's probably just like his hand is resting on his bag, which is where it is when he's not when his hands aren't otherwise occupied.
All right. Um, all right. In that case then, no additional information gained during this time period. But I love the character choice.
Mhm.
Uh, really great. All right, fam. The time passes. You guys are all available again. What's the plan?
Mm. What kind of time of day is it now?
By this time of day, it is like well into the night. Not
Mm.
like middle of the night, but like morning people are asleep.
Mhm. Sort of like half 10, 11, sort of 8 p.m. kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hmm. Um. Uh. I think once Zero's back, um, he'll like take a minute and then go to highlight and just say thanks for fixing it.
Sorry for fucking it up in the first place.
Yeah. Yep. Apology
I
accepted.
just
Um.
you've seen how I am. I've been a bit dazed the past few days. I think it was something to do with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I don't know that we can head off now. It's nighttime, so we'll probably be picking up our plans tomorrow. Um, you're all welcome to stay here if you need to, but there's not really many places to sleep. You can make do with something on the floor. I have a few little like spots for resting, but it's mostly for the kids when they need to stay over here, so it's not really designed for an adult to fit in there. But if you fold yourself up a little bit.
I can call it.
You could come stay with us if you want.
Mm, yeah. I've been letting the street rats kind of stay in here because there's not many other safe places for them, but I can kind of give them the run of the place, I suppose.
A few of them have been sleeping in my bar at night.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Um, are we wanting to set off in the morning, and what is the plan for us doing it? Are we
Yeah.
just going and trying to...
Before we get into that, say we do get people out, have a few options that we can pick from, of where we can put them. And I didn't want to really make a decision yet without talking with you guys about it because it involved a few things. So I have 3 options. The first one, there's 4 walls, but it's not really super safe. I did offer some water as a incentive. They said yeah, but it's not a very safe place. The second one, very safe. But they don't want water. They want one of the machines that make it, so that they can have their own source of water. I know. Third option, exec style security. They don't want water or the machine. Supposedly it's an apology to me. An X of an X. I don't trust them, but that is an option.
So you don't think they're on the level with what they're offering?
I think they can definitely offer that.
Well, being able to and actually wanting to offer.
I think that their quote-unquote apology comes with a lot of strings attached.
What kind of strings?
Well, depends. Most likely for me, but they are... Listen, they're a corp exec. You can't trust them.
We can't take our friends from up north to near a corporation.
Yeah.
Listen, what kind of people are the second option? Because on principle, when I put that stuff together and what I envisage that going towards is like making water available to all. And so like I don't necessarily have a problem with installing the technology for different people, but here's the thing, like allowing you to make money off of it was like I'm okay with it because it's you. I don't want people taking that technology and turning it into some sort of capitalist bullshit where they start charging people an arm and a leg for something that I don't think people should have to pay for. So like if you can tell me what type of people these are and that they're not gonna turn it into a money-making venture, then fine.
Hey God, what type of people are the second option?
I was about to be like, yeah, Viper, what kind of people are they?
So good and would never do that. No, I'm kidding.
So the type of person that would be offering this is like they are a security based company, sort of involved in like almost like mercenary type security, private security, like definitely not exec lawman corpo, like definitely not, but like they'll work for whoever's paying. You're not sure like what direct ties to like the sort of commercial business, like it's hard for you to imagine them like directly setting up like I'm going to sell water as part of our business. get the sense it would probably be more likely to be used
Internally.
privately.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. It would just become a resource for their security forces, for their
Mm-hmm.
mercenaries.
So it's a bit of a gray area because they work in security, mercenary style. Um, and I can't exactly tell you that they won't do anything bad because they're getting paid for it. They're kind of the who's the highest bidder type of person. But they're not really in the selling of goods, mostly just their services of security and protection. I'd assume this would be a resource for their own troops internally. But that's assumption. That's if I'm leaving that one up to you. There's not going to be anyone that's 100% good or bad, or there's always going to be a possibility that someone can take it and do whatever. But those are my assumptions, honest assumptions of those people.
Okay. Well, I'm less opposed to it than. Here's the thing, I don't want to turn into one of those things that has the monopoly on how to generate this, because I also don't think that that is healthy or a way to exist.
For
If I
sure.
could, I would just install this into everybody's house or building or whatever and let everybody have control over their own water source. Like, that would be an ideal for me, and I'm not going to be able to do that anytime soon, but um that eliminates somebody's ability to monetize it because
Yeah.
everybody has access to their own.
Well, I can set you up with pieces and parts and maybe people to help make it more accessible. That way we can prevent any one group to monetize it. There's not going to be much demand or want to buy it if it's more accessible elsewhere.
Yeah.
Good for now, though, innit? They're not gonna make a monopoly in a matter of a few days. We need a safe house, so
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
still
and
have
if
the original designs. They can't make a monopoly on it.
yeah.
As long as we don't tell them that, because they will come for us if we do.
Yeah. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm some sort of genius and that I'm the only person who can make these, because I'm sure that that's not true. But it did take a lot of real hard fucking work to do it. So I'd like to think that the amount of people who can do that is
You
a
could
small
also
batch.
you could
I don't
also
know.
try and maybe train people to building their own. Give them the knowledge that they need to save themselves.
I have been training some of the street rats into doing some of the things that I can do so that they can do their own repairs, like in the field, if they need to. So maybe I
Rat
could train some of
repairs.
them. Yeah.
Okay, then are we good for option
That's a
number
future.
two?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe tell them that we can't do it right away, because here's the thing,
Mm-hmm.
if we go there and we all die or they're all dead,
Yeah.
we don't need a safe house.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um,
I'll make the deal that is like obviously if we get there,
mhm.
and they keep the people safe, then we'll have someone come in and install it, but they have to provide the service first.
Yeah.
I
Um,
can send them what I can do is send them maybe a small crate, like maybe like a 6-pack of water.
yeah.
To be like we do have the service.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go do a thing this evening before I get some rest. We all need to
Mm-hmm.
rest. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and like I probably do have like just handwritten like actual like you know pen to paper notes on the process and the system and how it works that I'm gonna disseminate to my most um trusted and street smart street rats, so that they have it. And then I'm going to have one of them head out into their little system because they've got their own little suits now, to bring it to Callista, who is my kind of mother, not mother, mummy, mentor, basically, who taught me how to be a tech. Um, because I don't necessarily want to go and just give whoever the safe house people is this the stuff and or give it to people because again he's mistrusting about what people might want to do with this, but she taught him right from wrong and is the reason that he is the way that he is. So he's going to ask one of them to hand it over to her so that it's not being sent digitally because that could get hacked, if someone's watching them. So handing over actual notes with a little handwritten note that I will type out to you, Emily. So that
Awesome.
because here's the thing, Zero's quite aware that there's every chance we're going to go out into this place and we're all going to die. And he doesn't want the knowledge of what he created to die with him. So,
Kind of a valid point. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
easy enough to do. Just yeah, whenever you have that sent, it's fine. Um, okay. Anyone else doing anything before sleep?
Nope.
No, we're all good.
All I know is that if we're all together, Highclay is going to be the last person to fall asleep. They're going to make sure everyone else is asleep before they hunker down.
I think I probably go back to mine if it's like, if especially now that I've got my own, like now that I've got a functional radiation suit and things. I think I go back to my place.
Um, for
Please,
a
when
little.
you get there,
Mm, carry on.
nothing has changed.
Hmm. Yeah. She'd remind me, Claudia had cleared out her stuff, right? Other than the hard drive,
Yes.
like because it was like because we had quite delineated half and half of the sort of living
Yeah.
space, workspace kind of thing, and her hub was completely empty, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Her extremely cluttered and dirty half of the room was
Hmm.
bare.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. No other sudden changes have happened since you left. It is quiet and empty, and you are alone with your thoughts. And you all make your way to bed. No more nukes are dropped overnight. You are able to sleep soundly. Zero, because your injuries have been like tended to, you heal
Oh,
up to your body in hit points, so you gain
okay,
6 hit points back.
okay.
Um, and a new day greets the four of you. Make of it what you will.
A new name. I'm just gonna finish this.
Um, Viper is getting on with business, seeing if the other people reply and accept her deal.
Yeah.
And it's just wake up on the grind.
Um, you have gotten a reply. Um, the response is that they are going to require either pre-installation or installation upon delivery, as in when you bring them, you best not leave until it's done being installed.
Mm-hmm. Um, she will say that one, and she will make sure that whatever needs to happen, whatever supplies they would need to be delivered, they would be get delivered and transferred safely there so that they can install it for them.
Okay.
Like, I might take a nap, but we won't leave until it's installed. I promise.
I have sent the letter. Worth noting, because he was handwriting it, I wrote it out normally so that you can read what he was trying to write, but trust and believe, the spelling is fucking atrocious.
It's just chicken scratch.
But she raised him, so she
Well,
knows how to read it. As somebody who's
that's how she'll know it's
right into us,
actually
like,
from
yeah,
zero
exactly,
to.
exactly. Oh, I can get rid of my injury. Boom.
I clicked like run a note over to zero. Zero. Did your brains fall out while you slept?
No?
You good? You good? You all good? You all good? Like
I think
no,
you're
the day
dripping a
after
little
is
by
usually
your
the worst.
ear.
What? I'm okay. Did Viper stay over, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Does it look
Yeah, you
okay?
look fine.
Is there anything wrong?
Not more than the usual.
Yeah, no, your ear's just a bit like soggy, but like that's just more. That's just more because I went in your ear, so it's been a bit gross. It's fine.
Okay. Yep. All right. Good. Nice. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, just please don't have an aneurysm on me. I won't be able to get that off my consciousness.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I wasn't anxious about that before, so thank you.
No, it could happen, but it won't.
But I have you traveling with me today, so if it happens, you'll be able to help, right?
Yeah. Like it won't happen. It's just that like
Okay.
it could.
Yeah, we're gonna full stop on like move it, I need to put that in a box and not think about it. Thank you.
And like if there are anything
Oh.
to because if you
So the
really
safe house is secured. I just made a deal with them that once we get there, we won't be able to leave until it's installed. But it was either that or pre-installation.
Okay.
That was a pretty good deal. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Okay. I've made my peace with it. For the great good.
It's not all gonna be clean path.
Yep. I'm okay with it. Everybody deserves access to clean drinking water, even if they're mercenaries.
that's only as that's only if we get there and we actually need it, right?
Yeah, like I said yesterday, there's a strong chance that either we don't make it or there's nobody alive there to bring to a safe house. So, in which case, we don't need a safe house.
In which case
Exactly.
we're also fucked.
Correct. But
But
I've
hey,
made some backup plans for stuff.
Viper is going to. I'm gonna assume it's like maybe they woke up early and since they're
Yeah.
on the grind, they were able to go and collect like ammo that for any weapons that they had that they would need. Just weapons.
I'm gonna go downstairs and like whip up like nice bowls of ramen with like
Clean
some
water.
synthetic like meat product with the clean water.
It's like, wow, the
Um
water really does make a difference, huh?
yeah. Stuff that kind of looks like it's maybe a vegetable that's not. Because like seaweed is one of the things that actually is gonna last out even in shit world. So like you can dry up some seaweed and quick and it
Yeah.
looks, green things in your food make it seem like you're eating something good.
Yeah.
Uh so I'll whip up a bowl for all of us. An army marches on its stomach.
Mm.
I heard that once.
Where the fuck is Cleve? I'm gonna go get Cleve. I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna go get Cleve. Where the fuck is Cleve?
I think he
Okay.
left to his place.
We can just text him. Yo, Cleve, where you at? WYD.
Just
You can
text back.
text.
Yeah, I text back just on my way. Are we ready to move?
Yeah. You want ramen?
Already ate. That is a lie, by the way.
She ain't.
She
Oh my
Okay.
god, lady.
Slay. She's serving. Left no crumbs. Okay, so happy Pride, everybody.
Pride.
So I'm just like fair, but is it ramen though?
Maybe I'll take some to go. Is all you get back.
You just get the letter K. I'm like, well, I make sure that Viper gets to eat hers. You
When
get some
Cleve
extra
arrived,
synthetic meat
Yeah.
proteins. Yes.
Fuck yeah, extra synthetic proteins.
when Cleve arrives, he does not look like he's slept basically like at all.
Maybe I won't give Cleve a gun then.
Oh, I already have a gun. Don't worry, dude.
Maybe I won't give him
Also,
extra guns.
my home, which is again a cargo container, has some new bullet holes in the wall. Those things are unrelated.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so healthy. I'm just gonna like give you an up-down ocular review.
Killer
You
pop
good?
down.
Ready to work.
That's not what I asked.
It's the
For
best you
fun,
can.
make a human perception check for me.
Who, me?
Yes.
Me.
The one who just did an ocular check.
I sure did do an ocular
pat
check.
down.
16.
16. Pretty good. I'm gonna give you like. You were there, but you were in surgery for the
Yeah.
conversation where he let the Claudia thing slip
Yep.
with Viper. Not gonna. Obviously, you didn't hear that, but
No.
with the fidgeting that he's been doing with,
I smell of gun smoke. Like my gun's
that
clearly been
was
fired.
the DC of that was 0. My guy
Hey,
shot up his own
yeah.
apartment.
I
He
feel
looked
like
exhausted.
Zero has some personal experience in pretty horrendous trauma and like what that can feel like. And I don't know if everyone here in the call, I feel like most of us here in the call understand that when you've experienced it, you can kind of clock it in people. I don't know what's causing it, but I can see that there
Right.
is horrific trauma right all over your face. I'm just gonna hand you a bowl of ramen and say it's a non-negotiable, I'm afraid, my friend.
Fine.
I'll put back some extra fake meat protein, I guess.
Yep. At least he can get a little bit of something in his stomach, because I'm not suggesting there's suddenly going to be a cure-all for the stuff that's going on with him, but sometimes some food that is grounding, especially when there's carbs involved, it can kind of at least create a little bit of an anchor in the...
It forces me to think about something that isn't my own nonsense. So yeah.
Yes. Cool. We all good to go?
Yep. Cuck's a gun.
Nice. Alright. I'm gonna get Fritter up on my shoulder. When we go out and we're doing like proper road tripping activities, I wear one of my, it's not a full hoodie, it's like a cropped hoodie because you have to show like the midriff.
Of
But it's got
The
like a
rat
big
slats.
hood. Yeah.
The rat
Rat slut, yeah. So that he can hide in the deep hood. And I feel like I've maybe created like it's almost like it's not really a hidden pocket. But it is like a second layer to the hoodie that has an opening near my neck so that he can go in and like under so he can anchor himself in said hood when he needs to.
Excellent.
Doot-doot.
He gets all comfy.
Yeah.
He squeaks at you, and a little text box shows up in your like UI that just
Yeah.
says, "Where are we going?"
Back to Project Solar.
Oh, fun! I
Yeah,
like those guys.
we're gonna try and save them if there's people to be saved.
Are they okay? What's wrong?
I don't know, man. You played the recording to me. They sounded pretty unhappy. And hurt.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, here's the thing. I know that you were able to like record the process. Maybe you're not able to like read that into. I understand that's maybe a failing in the system, but yeah, no, she
I
didn't sound good.
I just yeah, I guess I didn't really think about the implications.
That's a big
Yeah,
word for
it's
elbow.
okay.
Oh,
You're okay, buddy. We're going to save them. And you
I
helped
hope
let me know that
so.
they needed saving. So really, you're playing a part in their rescue.
Is that why you're bringing so many guns?
Yeah. Well, that's just how these
That's-
people travel. I have like one gun and then a secret blade.
Ooh.
Mostly, I just seem to be attacking people with kindness and hoping they go away.
Yeah.
It's had mixed success.
Is that what you did to the guy with the weird clothes?
I
You fought
tried.
him with
That's what I
kindness?
tried.
Okay. Okay, okay,
I
okay,
tried the
okay, okay.
kindness first, and then he chose violence, so then I had to like raise the challenge.
Well, that's what he gets for messing with my dad.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You don't rip off kids and get away with it.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like everyone else. We're good to go. Everyone good to go?
I like to imagine that conversation is happening like internally, and like Zero's
Yep.
just like
Just
making
listening.
facial expressions like
Yeah.
like there's nothing coming out. And we're just like, okay.
I will do the out loud.
It's like watching Link from Zelda. It's just those noises. Aha!
Ha! Yeah.
You done?
We all good? Everyone got yeah, sorry, yeah. I was just checking in.
Yeah.
Cool. Ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, I can stand up properly now without feeling like I'm gonna fall over or throw up, so clearly the surgery worked. Cheers to that, everybody.
Shout out to Equilibrium.
Shout out to brain surgery.
Razor! 2 in 1 day!
One of them was bad. Okay. Would I have been able to get like a van? That's not, or are we able to drive Highclate's van?
Highclate's van is usable. Perhaps not the sturdiest, but it is functional. It is certainly drivable, and it will fit all of you.
Would I have been able to procure a secured van? That's a little bit better.
Vehicles are fairly expensive. I think that they're outside of the range of what you're able to get. Let me double check
Maybe.
before I lie to you. I don't
I
want to
have.
lie to you.
Uh,
Um,
hmm.
I think it might be page 190, and there's the cost of vehicles.
oh, okay. Awesome. I was looking much further into the book. Um, 190. Presumably, I got to a place where it said, the cost of cars varies depending on the model. It's like, thank you so much the
Like
book
I
Is
didn't
for your
this
already know
help,
that.
Are you
for
gonna
your
need a big old repair
assistance.
roll for that?
The other one is 322, which talks about how to
Ooh,
yeah, and they're pricey,
yeah, we're
my
looking
dude.
at the super luxury
I just went on a van that wasn't gonna
cost
pull more.
class.
Damn!
That's for just
Damn!
like any ground car. I mean, your bike is like 20,000 euro bucks. Um, a basic level car is 30,000 euro bucks. And for context, your roll ability to get stuff up to expensive, that covers 1,000 euro
Oh,
bucks
that's
or
crazy.
less.
That's crazy. Okay.
So
We're
if you
taking.
want a different, it might be possible to salvage a different vehicle from like
I will
the
say that's
If
abandoned
we're
and wrecked
yeah,
salvaging, I feel like
vehicle.
we might as well repair.
yeah, because like that's kind of what the background of Zero is going in to pick apart things to use for other things. Um, so it's not outside the realm of possibility of things that I do on the regular.
Yeah.
I can't remember which of my questions it was, but it was one of my questions.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's sort of how you make a living in addition to
Yeah.
like before you started getting a reputation enough to have like people seek you
Mm-hmm.
out. That was your kind of way.
Yeah,
Um,
scavenge the
l-
wreckage you find in abandoned. That's where I get my supplies, yeah.
I would love for everybody to just like make a group check to participate in the like scavenging of materials or repair of this vehicle in some way, shape, or form. However, just like whatever makes sense for you, how you feel like you would want to be contributing to this situation. Um, doesn't even have to be directly related. Like if you want to like keep watch, or if you want to
I can try and like
help keep the
just.
vibes up. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want to do.
I can try and
Um,
do trading to see if I can get parts. Because the whole expensive
yeah,
thing is I can get a client, even if it's part for, like, specifically part for part, if it's
right.
for up to expensive. So I could see if I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get a
yeah.
few parts.
Yeah. My role will be the field expertise role again, because it's the actually repairing a land vehicle.
Yeah.
Mhm. I was going to
Highlight's
do the
gonna be on
same.
watch out.
Which is pretty
Ooh.
great.
Double crit fail.
19. Uh-oh.
Mm, section. Okay.
Double crit fail,
So
but it was
parts are
still a 12.
it's still a 12. Parts are pretty hard to come by, but you're able to help get some things that like aren't
Mm-hmm.
immediately um lootable. Cleave, you aren't able to help physically as much. Like you end up
Hmm.
you're like, I know how to fix land vehicles, and you end up mostly like holding and handing Zero tools when he needs
Perfectly
them.
fine.
But you
Keeps me
know
busy.
exactly what tool he needs when he's ready for it. Like you're
Yeah,
on it, and you like can like talk shop a little while it's happening. Be like,
yeah.
yeah, I hate it when that happens. Or honestly, probably the most helpful thing Cleve is able to do in addition to this is to be able to get into details of the actual impact itself as you were as
Yes,
firsthand of a
the
witness
one
to
who crushed
that
it.
as it was possible to be. Um, yeah. And I think you're keeping an eye out while this is happening. Um, Eerily quiet the streets. Like you don't see anyone. No, like no looters are out. no animals are running around, which that was pretty rare anyways. But like barely a sign of life. You maybe catch like one, like a police drone or two, but none of them seem to be like particularly taking interest in you. It just like flying by, like doing regular patrols. Like not even necessarily in your direct, like right above you, but just like a block away or
Yeah.
down the street a different way, but like don't seem to take note of what you guys are doing at all.
Just a lot of like really like on the horizon type stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd imagine their gaze does kind of wander off the billboards just absent-mindedly while they keep a lookout then.
I got a 19.
Yeah. Sorry. Mouth was full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After a couple of hours of work, you're able to get the van from workable shape into like a sturdier shape. Doesn't look brand new. There's some parts that are like the wrong color, which you can't really do anything about, but like fully functional, should survive an impact the way it should, like as if it were new. Um, Maybe it's got some not perfectly smooth surfaces, or something of that level of like it's a used vehicle, but it is as sturdy as you feel like you can make it, without like a supply chain and a real shop and a crew and a lot of time and money. Um, you feel pretty confident that this like doesn't have any like safety issues beyond what driving a car always has.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you are able to make your way towards the north. Um, any particular routes or places we're trying to go on the way, places we are trying to avoid, anything specific
Um,
about the way that we're traveling?
I think like any like obvious like drop off points for any care packages, any areas that are highly like um are more likely to be surveillanced. And definitely almost trying to get in through to the back of the back streets and get in the back of this secured area, kind of.
Um, huh. So you're taking the less beaten path
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Um, yeah, you're able to do that. Um, Give me a
Streetwise?
streetwise. Yeah.
30.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
That's
Nice.
absolutely exceptional. Um, wow. So first things first, obviously, first and foremost, you do not run into any trouble. You do not run into any lawman. With the combination of like pre-gained information about like the routes that were typical already, and you have additional information of what's still up and running,
Mm-hmm.
where hotbeds of activity are. You've been gaining a lot of information both yourself and through Cleve's ability to tap into information networks. Like you know exactly where to avoid, and actively through this drive are able to identify ahead of time some potential like either roadblocks, patrols, whatever the case may be, like totally, totally fine. Um, additionally, I want to say you're able to determine through just through the process of avoiding patrols and keeping stuff like considering the fact that there are um considering the fact that like there are like regular police patrols and also that drones are being utilized to like make deliveries of resources to people, um you're expecting to have a harder time of this. I think you're able to make the determination that the amount of activity that you're seeing doesn't quite fit with the logistics of what would be necessary to keep up with the situation. Like, you're not sure where all these extra drones are, but they're sure not being utilized in the city to the extent that you would have expected, or even that your
Yeah.
reports would have indicated. Um,
Okay. So she would have expected more drones.
more drones, more patrols, more presence in
Yeah.
general.
She'll
Like
report
to
that.
keep like frankly, people could be getting away with a lot more than they're getting away with right
Yeah.
now.
She'll report that and add that they're probably they could be diverting that manpower over to the site. She'll let them know with that what's happening.
That's not good.
Nope.
Yeah,
So
at least we
it'll
can go in with our
make our
eyes
job
open.
easier. If they're
That being
diverting
said,
everything to the site, that means it'll be easier for us to infiltrate with our unit.
yeah. That being said, you're able to make your way as far north as you guys want, pretty safely. Like up to the outskirts of the city, you're able to see sort of the barrier at which like not like a physical barrier again, but like the you're able to determine from a distance like this is where the cutoff point would be, like where most of the patrols are happening, like all of
Amber
the
has just become a
major
human map, a human
highways.
GPS for this.
Yeah. All the major like exit points from the city are like either actually blocked off or have patrol cars like waiting there. Um, but you're able to like you're able to determine routes that would be safe through either there are some smaller roads to use. There are also you know that there's some like underground routes, like essentially like sewage or waste systems that just like as you get closer to the mainlands like head internal before they exit like outside of the city. Those might be safe. Some smaller roads might be safe. Going off road might be an option. But you feel pretty confident with a freaking 30 that like whatever route you take, you feel like you're not gonna run into trouble.
Can I, now that we're kind of out of the city, I know that I'd established last session that Zero was kind of creating a little ambient ping that was going to come from Fritter to bounce off a few things, essentially talking about, uh, about cockroaches being able to survive even nuclear blasts as a little, if they are able to get it down in Project Solar, he's confident Amber would remember the conversation that he had with her. So now that we're kind of out the noise of stuff from the city, he's just going to make sure that that is in fact still pinging its way out, just in case she's able to pick up on it.
Yeah. And that's been going.
Yeah.
It's still active.
Okay.
Have not yet received any indication
Yeah,
or
and
any
he's
response
not
to that.
he's not even necessarily expecting a response. I mean, if he did, then cool, but it's
He's just
mostly a way
making
of
sure
letting her
it's
know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's his own way of making contact, so that she knows that I've heard her.
Mhm.
So it was more for, I guess, in a way, her benefit than anything I need to get out of it.
Before you guys leave the city proper, I just want to make you all aware of something that you would be aware of, which is that if you guys wanted to hack into the drone system proper,
Mm-hmm.
um, the most likely way of doing that would be tapping into a point here within the city, of some drone system, like a deploy point,
Yeah.
which there would be scattered throughout the city. Even here on the outskirts, there would be ways. Not impossible for you to find, not impossible for you to hack into, like they might have like mobile launch stations. So like probably not in a standard patrol car, but they might have like specialized vehicles that act as um like drone launch points. Um, that would probably be on site, like further out as well, if they have this many, especially if they have this
Mm-hmm.
many drones out.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Can I team up
Possibly
with?
riskier to do that. But it will be closer. So like it's an option, but just like the probably the easier option as far as like not as far as like the actual security of like what Cleve would be running into, but as far as the like physical location, the like
Yeah. The
the
Yeah.
actual like
the
the heist
opposition
level
in the physical
physical
world.
body
Yeah.
security
To
will
use the
probably
net
be
running
easier to
terms,
handle.
the meat actions are easier
The meat
ultimately.
the meat
Miss
actions will be
Yeah.
probably safer to do within the city. Not your only option, just I wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
that was clear before leaving the city.
Okay.
That's
Can I kind of team up with Cleve for it because he'll be doing the hacking in and grabbing the thing and finding whatever snapshot recording we need, and I'll just work on the hardware of the drone itself to almost open it up to be able to do just to assist, so that we're kind of comboing our abilities.
yeah. Um, the thing is that we are about 20 minutes left in this episode,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think earnestly that that's enough time for the entirety of the interfacing into
Mhm.
um
It's a whole thing.
the entire system. Like once Cleve gets in there, there's an entire architecture to navigate through.
Okay.
Do we want to decide
But we
where
can
which site we're attacking and then open there next time? Would that be
start
easier for you?
yeah, there is some like meat organization that can be happening in the meantime, but
But we
just looking
can't
at the
leave the
time, we're
city
probably going
until
to do the
we.
actual heist next week.
Hmm.
The actual like
Yeah.
Cleve will be getting in there next week. But we could do the physical meat stuff, getting into position, organizing of that. That can include the like prepping the drone.
Oh, and jacking in, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, getting our meat and jacking in, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yep. We don't have to do it every time.
We don't have to, but
Okay.
But we could.
but we
But
could.
we can
And it's
jack
Pride
in our meat every
Month.
time. It is, you know what? It is Pride Month. We have to jack in
Let
our
us
meat
jack our
every
meat.
time. Okay, okay. Uh, so I want to know, like, I know you're hacking into the drone. Are there anything specific that you're trying to do with this drone? In
Uh,
preparation. And I think you already said.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Because I don't know if I'd already rolled. Maybe I didn't. I don't
I don't
remember.
remember if we did.
About working on the drone. Essentially, I can't. My plan was to put the recording into it. So until we get the recording, the aim was to kind of have behavior protocols in it to be following a pattern and looking like it is one of the other police drones. And then if any of them tried to like, hey, is that one of ours? If they tried to even look at it, it's beaming what's being recorded so that it looks like it is in fact one of the others. That was the plan.
Okay.
But the internal part of it, so that's like the shield in front of it that people see. On the inside, it is doing whatever we needed the drone to do to help us with them, just keeping an eye on making sure that they can't see us, I guess. Or getting an idea
Okay.
of their activities nearer the site.
I think you can make for the like hardware aspect of this, you can make a check. I think that would be
Last time I messed with this drone, it was the security check roll. Like I said, I do think
the
I
security
had rolled last session with it with a security tech roll, I
security
believe.
tech.
But if there's
So
something else
those
that I
for
can roll for, I can't remember what else I'd have been rolling for security tech.
I think that was the role for um upgrading Fritter's communication system,
Okay.
I
Um,
think.
yeah, so I can roll that. I can roll it that I'm upgrading the thing. It could be a fabrication because I'm, you know,
I think it's an upgrade. I think upgrade makes the most sense. You're upgrading it to
yeah,
have the um that sophistication.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna while Cleve is like in the system,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need like while the actual heist is ongoing, like to upgrade the software to be able to like communicate with the police network. Like the that's why Cleve needs to go in. So for it to like communicate with the police system will require what Cleve is doing. But to
Yeah.
be physically prepared to do that is going to be what you're doing now.
Yeah.
And depending on how this roll goes, might require an additional roll while Cleve is on site.
Okay. Sure.
Depending on how well this goes.
Oh,
Whew.
still a 17, which is wild.
Still
But yeah.
17. Um, yeah, even with a crit fail,
Mm-hmm.
um, you have previously I think the reason that it's a crit fail is like because it is difficult because like the last major work you did on this drone was to get rid of its police tracking and the ability for the police to like utilize it. So you're now trying to reuse those things to fake the thing and communicate it with it, but in a one-way thing.
Yeah.
You feel like you're able to get the infrastructure up and running. Definitely are going to need to like
Roll once he's in there.
while like plug it in on site work like with Cleave while Cleave is inside the system.
Yeah, because that's what
Um
I'd figured we were when I said like with our teaming up roles. I
yeah,
figured that was what I would need to do.
yeah. And then once Cleave is able to get access to the network and enable permissions for you guys to interact with it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the infrastructure the infrastructure up and running enough that it's going to be possible.
Okay.
Um, and you're pretty sure that it still doesn't like it's still going to be a one-way communication.
Okay.
Um, you haven't like fully gotten those things back up and running. Just
Yeah. Would I be doing this before we left, like in my shop, or
this
are
would
we
be a
doing this?
preparatory thing. Yeah, this would
Okay.
be even possible to do like in the van as you're nearing whatever facility you guys want to tap into.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, if we're not starting off yet, anyway, I can just do it in my shop because at least I'd have all my tools.
Mm-hmm.
we can say that this happened. You guys would have known that this was part of the
Flashback to
plan.
do
That
it.
this could have been done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Um, honestly, anything else that we want to do? I'm tempted to just call the session early so that we can get into the full on net running hacky hack voice. Cleve is in run
He's jacked
next
in.
week. But if
Mm-hmm.
there's any other kind of prep or planning or like targeting of a facility that you guys want to specify, like before I wrap it up.
No. Well, I can maybe try to because I know that Fritter had been able to pick up on the signal from Project Solar, and the signal may not have changed, but if we're just looking for things to do to kind of do some recon, can I try to see if it's possible to listen to the signal again and see if it's still beaming the same thing, or if they've changed it, or if it's stopped?
Um, yeah, I'm not gonna make there be a role for that just based on the interaction that you guys had
Hmm.
last time with um with Fritter reaching out and the response received.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that particular signal was um well, I will give you a roll, but first I will say that that particular signal was activated in response to the message sent out and then cut off.
Okay.
That is not to say that there are not other signals there or whatever, but like explicitly, Amber explicitly said, like, I am not keeping this channel open because it's not
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
so
then,
that channel has been shut off. I'm happy to let you try to see if you can find something. Um, that could be tracking, although that feels kind of like physical tracking, unless
yeah.
I think electronic security tech could make sense.
Sure. 23?
23. Yeah. You scan what signals are out there. Um, with a 23, um, there is a lot of like a lot of UIG chatter as you scan north, like
Mm-hmm.
to the point that you're like, it's not just local law enforcement. This there is military tech out there. There's like there's enough chatter and enough equipment out there to warrant like there is like a full on military encampment forming out there.
Yeah. Is it clear?
You're getting enough like sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, in terms of like the chatter that I'm picking up, then are they just like checking in? Does it sound like they're looking for something? Does it sound like they're actively just like finding people, going there and sniping them? Like what's their vibe with their communications? Just
Um
if it's okay to ask that.
so I think I think you're able so I think it's not that you're getting direct lines on all of these conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Some are going to be more um like encrypted. I'm tempted to give like a
Sure.
cryptography
Oh
check
no.
to see like some like because some of them are just like open channels and some of them are like as you're looking for like more detailed information is like more directly encrypted wavelength, so you're able to like pick up the signal, but like actually decoding it would be
Um,
another thing.
sure. Uh,
I
is
think
and that's
cryptography is what would make sense there
okay. I don't know.
because it's such a specific.
Yeah. He's not great. I feel like the skill set of cryptography, when you blend it with pretty intense dyslexia, they don't blend very well together, actually. 13.
13. You've done such a good job getting into the signals that
Mm-hmm.
in the first place. That I think a 13 will get you some information.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so there's definitely some chatter just about like let keeping the area secure. Not hearing anything that would give you the indication that like um any like engagements have occurred, any like
Mm-hmm.
fighting or like nothing about like target secured or anything that would indicate like contact with anyone down below. But they do appear to be looking for something. You're getting a lot of sense of stuff about like patrol movements, search movements, about like equipment being brought in. Um, equipment like scanning equipment, like equipment as far as like construction equipment, like digging equipment
Oh,
as
okay.
well,
Okay.
being brought in. Um,
That feels useful. Uh,
some sort of like search. It seems like
yeah.
the MO is like search and excavation and
Yeah.
determining what is left.
Dang. I'm gonna verbally tell people this rather than doing what I have done in the past, which is make a recording and send the recording to people. I'm just very aware that there's definitely eyes looking for things, so I'm giving them zero excuses to catch me out with anything. Hence giving the handwritten letter to Callista. Um, so I will verbally tell you guys what I'm picking up and try to like repeat the words that I'm hearing so that uh I've picked out what I can from that. I'm assuming other people might be better at unscrambling riddled conversations compared to what Zero is capable of. Um But yeah, I'll make sure to pass it on, especially with what Cleve is going to be doing, because it gives him a bit of an idea of the physical landscape of what they're doing to understand then the layer on top of it for net running. And then also just for, I think, elements of I don't know if Viper's able to reach out to people, and I don't know if we're kind of past that stage now and just moving into the next step, but
To do the cryptography?
no, well, maybe, but just the fact that they're looking for digging equipment now,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting, and I don't know that there's anything that we can do with that beyond knowing what we're about to get into.
Mm-hmm.
But clearly they know there's something down there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to let others make cryptography rolls if they want. Before that happens, though, I do have one extra piece of information that I want to give you, Zero,
Okay,
from your original
my original
um
roll.
your original role, is that as you are going, especially as you're like really digging in and looking for patterns and trying to like decode some of the encrypted signals, you're finding at first you're like you almost write it off at first because it's so subtle, but there is sort of like a pattern that you notice within the like static in these signals,
Mm-hmm.
that is leading you to believe that there is potentially some additional something, if not direct like radio communication signals. There is something else happening in a consistent enough way to interfere with the signals that are like publicly broadcast,
Mm-hmm.
in a consistent enough way that lets you believe like there's something there that you're just like struggling to directly tap into or understand what that is.
Okay.
You want others to do the cryptography?
Yeah.
With the chatter from the thing, yeah. If it's a consistent thing, if I can somehow tap it out, dot it out, whatever, then
Nah,
I'll try to help people with that.
just a 10.
Oh.
She's a 10, but she rolls a 10.
15.
Only a 15, so not much
Only
better.
15.
15 still is better.
It's better than a 13.
It is. I just can't roll higher, like on dice higher than like a 5. It's illegal for me.
Yeah.
Um, the additional information that I'm going to give you with a 15 is confirmation that like explicit confirmation that they are like obviously they're here about Project Solar, right? Like duh, no fucking shit. But the explicit information that you're getting is like that this operation is, while you get some chatter about like Chapman is clearly like in an authority position. You get like hear his voice over some of the encrypted channels, like making orders. That probably doesn't feel great. But like you're getting the sense like of the hierarchy of who's giving orders to who going on, that while Chapman is in charge of the local situation, and this like, and honestly probably the investigation into Project Solar at all, he is also like receiving directives from higher ups about
Yeah.
like, now that the situation has regressed to this point, he is also like beholden to what this operation has become now. Um,
That
and
makes sense.
so the sense is that this has escalated. Uh, this is beyond the cops. The FBI have been called in, but it not directly to that, but like this is no longer a local issue. Uh, and that is what we have time for today. So when we get back next week, we're going to be hacking into some police drones.
Jacking into some police drones.
We will be jacking right in. Fuck the police, literally. Anyways, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this extremely good episode of Project Solar. We'll see you guys next week. But before we head off, everyone will say a fond farewell and remind us where we can find you on the internet.
Hi everyone, my name is Satan, or Alyssa Vamp on the interwebs. You can find me at Blue Sky at Alyssa Vamp. I do art. I didn't do the art here. This beautiful art was made by Kate Orange Sky on Twitch chat. But I do a lot of other art and overlays for this channel, and I have a few commissions open. Information on Blue Sky if you're interested. And stick around because after this we'll be rating Elude Alfred, who is a very beloved artist, another artist friend that we have. So stick around for that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hi everyone, it's me. I'm a Hamlu on the internet. And I have been our little techie. In terms of where you can find me, on Saturdays you can find me over at Val's channel running a Vampire the Masquerade game that is set in Detroit in 1999, so we've called it V2K because and that's all in terms of stuff going out for the rest of this month. That's it.
Hello, everyone. I am and continue to be penitent, and have been had the pleasure of playing Cleave this evening. You can't find me many places on the internet because it's broadly and continues to be, and probably will for a very long time be bad out there. But I am contactable-ish on Blue Sky at Penitent Knight.
Hello, I am Milo. I have been our very competent medtech today. You can find me all over the internet at Mentalicious with 2 S's, Blue Sky, Tumblr, Twitter, Pick Your Poison. I'm an actor, voice actor, artist, writer. I have my fingers in so many pies. Happy Pride. Yeah, hit me up, see what creative shit I'm doing, follow me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been wrangling these Edgerunners toward the plot. My name's been Emily, continues to be Emily. I'm Emily Bard 20 at various places on the internet. Follow me, check out what I'm doing. When I'm not here, I'm usually here. I'm in the other shows on the channel. I ran a show earlier. There's a whole other season of this show. Go check it out. But yeah, until then, come join us as we watch Freddy draw a satyr. And yeah, thanks for coming. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye.